In the vast sky of commercial aviation, two giants are fighting for supremacy: Boeing and Airbus. This duopoly holds an impressive 88% share of the global commercial aircraft market. To capture the attention of this lucrative market, both companies continuously push the boundaries of technology, investing heavily in research and development. From the use of space-derived materials to hydrogen propulsion, not to mention bold designs like folding wings, innovations abound. However, what truly sets Airbus apart from its rival Boeing is not these futuristic technologies. In fact, this hidden advantage dates back several decades and has allowed Airbus to secure a multitude of contracts over the years. A look inside the cockpit. Before revealing Airbus's secret weapon, let's take a look at the cockpit of one of their aircraft. Can you guess which model it is? A 320, a 330, a 350, or A380? Take a moment to think. There you go. You might have been tricked. What you just saw is not simply the cockpit of a single model, but a fusion of designs from several aircraft. Unless you're a seasoned pilot, chances are you couldn't distinguish between them, and that's intentional. The key to competitive advantage. Airbus's secret weapon is cockpit commonality. This strategy involves harmonizing the systems, interfaces, and configurations of cockpits across different types of aircraft. Both Boeing and Airbus utilize this approach, but Airbus takes this practice to the next level. Take the cockpits of the 737 MAX and 737 NG, which share similarities just like the A320 and A320neo. But Airbus doesn't stop there. The similarity extends across its entire range, from the compact A320 to the colossal A380. A user-friendly cockpit. When you step into an Airbus cockpit, the experience is remarkably consistent. The controls, throttles, and even the flight displays exhibit striking uniformity. This common cockpit architecture isn't just about aesthetics. For pilots, it greatly simplifies their work. In addition to being a boon for pilots, this standardization also benefits airlines. Crew training, often costly, can reach tens of millions of dollars per year. The standardization of Airbus cockpits helps alleviate this burden. A streamlined training process. It typically takes about 5 weeks for a new pilot to obtain type certification on a commercial aircraft. In contrast, transitioning from one model to another within the Airbus family is much quicker and smoother. For example, a pilot moving from the A330 to the A350 needs only an 8-day training course to be qualified on both aircraft. Even if a pilot switches from a small A320 to a large A380, the training process remains quick. This efficiency stems from the similarity in cockpits and flight control systems. As a result, any pilot trained on an Airbus jet can fly any other model in the fleet with minimal effort. Benefits for airlines and passengers. This standardization also has benefits for passengers. By reducing the costs and time associated with pilot training, airlines can invest more in enhancing the onboard experience, offering better amenities and exceptional customer service. Additionally, increased pilot familiarity with cockpit systems improves flight safety, reducing the risk of human error. Impact on profits. Now let's talk numbers. How does this approach actually influence an airline's net profit? Optimizing pilots' flight time rather than their classroom training leads to more efficient resource utilization. Airbus estimates that cockpit standardization can boost pilot productivity by 2%. This may seem minimal, but at the scale of airlines' training expenditures, this saving can have a significant impact. A mixed fleet approach. Pilots can operate multiple types of aircraft within the same fleet, for example, the A350 and A330, without difficulty. This approach enhances pilot productivity, allowing airlines to reduce the total number of pilots needed and offering greater flexibility in scheduling. For airlines that adopt this configuration, pilot productivity gains can reach up to 15%. This can even generate up to $8 million in profit per aircraft. When multiplied by fleets comprising hundreds of aircraft, the figures become impressive. Customer loyalty. Thus, it is not surprising that airlines like Scandinavian Airlines and Iberia have chosen to remain loyal to Airbus. Each company bought its first Airbus jet years ago and continues to acquire more to keep costs low. By creating a solid ecosystem, Airbus has succeeded in retaining its recurring customers. Startup airlines like Starlux in Taiwan also benefit from this advantage. Starlux, a case study. Starlux, a new airline, has distinguished itself through exceptional customer experience and experienced leadership. To compete with two major players on a small island, Starlux chose to collaborate with Airbus. By exclusively using Airbus aircraft, such as the A321, A330neo, and A350, Starlux has managed to reduce its training costs, allowing it to invest more in the passenger experience. Impressive amenities, theater-style entertainment, and onboard facial care make this airline a benchmark in the industry. Expansion prospects. Moreover, this homogeneous fleet facilitates Starlux's network expansion throughout the Asia-Pacific region, strengthening their market position. Due to the similarity of cockpits, crew integration and training for different types of aircraft is simplified, allowing for smooth growth. Starlux even recorded a net profit of over $10 million in the first half of 2023, proving that this strategy pays off. Conclusion and reflection. It is clear that cockpit standardization is a significant asset for Airbus and its customers. You may wonder if Boeing has a similar strategy. Partially, yes. Boeing has some consistency in its product range, but it does not match the level of harmonization that Airbus achieves. The design of Airbus cockpits derived from the A320 gives it a distinct advantage that should allow it to secure contracts in the future. What do you think? Is cockpit standardization Airbus's greatest competitive asset? Or are there other factors at play? Share your thoughts in the comments below.